Hi everyone, it's me again. Today I'm going to be presenting my competitor research analysis. The three websites that I viewed for this analysis were DC Woman Kicking Ass, Geekasms, and Girl Gone Geek. Now, two of these sites are dedicated to women, where Geekasms is not. DC Woman Kicking Ass is one of a very interesting site, since it did take on more of a feminist point of view on the world of comics. When doing a little more research on the site, I did find that it really wasn't something that I was looking for in a site, just because it did do some interviews and did have like its own shop. It did kind of give you a little insight into the world, focusing just on women in comic books, but it just wasn't, it didn't come across as a site that I would want to have created. The next site that I found was Geekasms, which I thought was actually a little more closer to what I wanted to create. It did focus a lot on just the comic book world as a whole, as well as it has some subcategories of movies, video games, and just basically everything that has to do with being a geek. Like I said, it basically looked at the comic book industry as a whole, not really focusing on women as a target audience. So that was the only downside to that that website that I found. Another one that I came across that I thought was also very interesting was the Girls Gone Geek. This was another site that I found interesting just because it was very similar to what I wanted to create, being that it did focus on like interviews and did kind of give a little insight to, and it was targeted towards women as their target audience. So that was something that kind of interested me. The only issue with that one site I found was that it was very plain, very dull. There really wasn't anything that really drew the viewer's attention. So it was just something that I could click through for a little bit, see what they had to do, what they're promoting, what content they're producing, but it wasn't anything special. So it definitely kind of made me a little wary just of where I should be heading in this direction for my own project. So I definitely want to do more research, see if I can find anything more closer to what I want to create. Just this, because at this point it seems like there really isn't a big demand for what I'm trying to create. So which kind of worries me a little bit, but I'm still going to keep researching and still looking to see if there is more stuff out there. But thank you for joining me today, and I will see you guys next week.